Welcome, welcome everyone, Namaskar. Let's start with a chant. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityu Ma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Mother, hold our hand. Take us from unreal to real, from darkness of ignorance to the wisdom of light, so that we know the reality. Take us from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Welcome everyone for the Thursday session, and we're going to elaborate on it on this coming Sunday. We've been exploring Advaita Vedanta. Have you ever wondered? We are exploring Vedanta, in which you have the simple truths of this entire universe explained. And the beauty about it, it is very logically explained. It is not just by faith. That means only after dying, when you go to heaven, then you will realize, or wherever you go. So this is the beauty about the Vedanta. Vedanta. What is Vedanta? Vedanta, you've heard the earlier explanation that it is the supreme cutting edge of the knowledge which cuts through all the ignorance and brings into the reality. It projects to you the truth and the truth around us. And once you realize it, then a beauty happens that you go beyond all suffering, and sarvam kama, whatever you want, it comes to you. You would say, great to hear, give me some of this Vedanta. This Vedanta is not difficult. It is easy, but the only thing is it has been kept obscured by most of the pundits till the time Swami Vivekananda and many others brought it to the reality to the public. Originally, this entire Vedanta was first around 14th century. You recollect from our last Sunday talks, Shankaracharya brought it, and he's very simple. What is Vedanta talking about? Vedanta's truth is that the God is real and God is within you and you are God. Advaita Vedanta, which Shankaracharya brought about 14th century, he brought that there is only one truth, and that truth is Brahman. Brahman is vast, expanding, without limit. You say, all right, it's very good. And what happens with the Brahman? If you know Brahman, what I said just before, sarvam kama, whatever you have your wishes and whatever your suffering, all will melt away, go away. You will say, give me some of that Brahman. Vedanta Sara, and Advaita Vedanta is saying, yes, and you are that Brahman. You and I, we are that Brahman. Only thing we have forgotten. So today I'm going to touch upon a little more of the last Sunday's session. Why have we forgotten it? What is the reason? What made us reason? Now, after Shankaracharya came Ramanujam, and he came out with Vishishta Advaita Vedanta. Vishishta Advaita Vedanta. Shankaracharya was Advaita Vedanta. After Ramanujam came Madhavacharya, and he came out with Dvaita Vedanta, duality. Advaita, only one. Ekam Sat. And Advaita Vedanta was brought after Madhavacharya, Dvaita, Advaita Vedanta, Dvaita as well as Advaita, by Nimbalkar. These are great names just for you to know a little bit, and if you remember them, very nice, so that in future, if you anywhere come into some discussion, subsequently to Nimbalkar came Vallabhacharya, and he came out with Shuddha Advaita Vedanta. Now, what we are going to talk about today is that This Vedanta Sara is an explanation of this Vedanta in a very simple manner, particularly Advaita Vedanta. Vedanta Sara, also written in Vishishta Advaita Vedanta by Ramanujam, but that talks about Vishishta Advaita. This Vedanta is only on Advaita by Sadanand and subsequently brought into very simple English language by Swami Nikhilananda. He is brought those people who do not understand Sanskrit, for them very simple English and logically filled. So what happens? It becomes a Prakarana Grantha. It takes you easily across. Now, Vedanta Sara were written first, there are three of them. Subodhini was written a Prakaran Grantha by Nrisimha Saraswati of Varanasi. Okay, little bit just detail. And another one, Prakarana Grantha, which is also Vedanta Sara on Advaita, and it was written by Balabodhini by Appodeva. Name was Balabodhini. And then the third one, and Balabodhini, this Appadeva is also very famous author of Purva Mimamsa, another beautiful Advaita Vedantic texture. And then come Vidwan Manoranjani, that is another name of the Prakarana Grantha of Vedanta Sara on Advaita Vedanta by Ramatirtha. Ramatirtha is the guru of also very famous Advaita Vedantist Madhusudan Saraswati. Now, this little bit of detail to take you across to tell you that understanding the concept of Maya and Brahman. Now, Maya is nothing else, is an appearance of Brahman. It doesn't mean that Brahman and Maya become two. No. It is like this wood of this table and the table, they're one. The wood is creating this table. A Brahman is the one who is powering the Maya. Maya and Brahman are not separate, they are only one. Now, Brahman along with Maya, when you look at it, it becomes Ishwara, God. You call it Swaguna Brahman, or rather, you have Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Divine Mother Kali, Mother Durga, Mother Saraswati, Lakshmi, or Jesus Christ, or whichever the gods and goddesses name you take about. This is called very simple way of understanding is Swaguna Brahman. Brahman, Swagun. Nirgun Brahman is Advaita Vedanta. Now, Brahman as Jiva, because of the Maya, Jiva is sentient being like you and I. Now, who are these? Brahman with Maya is Ishwara, God. Saguna Brahman. Brahman with little bit of Maya is Jiva, like you and I. Little bit of Brahman, little bit of Jiva. But little bit of cobra, snake is as poisonous as the cobra's whole. Notice another thing. That whole poison of the cobra is within the cobra, but cobra is not affected. The entire Maya, Brahman is detached. Like Shiva is lying helpless in Saguna Brahman explanation as Kashmiri Shaivism explained. Mother Kali is standing on top of Shiva. Shiva is supposed to be the creator, destroyer of this universe, but is helpless under the feet of the Maya, Mother Kali. And Mother Kali is supremely powerful, but she takes the power from Shiva. It is like, a very good example would be, in a busy marriage hall, the husband is sitting and maybe having a drink, talking to the friend, or maybe having a smoke, and the mother who is running around, the wife of this husband, is running around who's managing the whole show, but once in a while she'll come and whisper something to The husband listens to it, and husband says like that, and off she goes and she continues. This is the power is given by the husband, but the mother is the one who is doing everything. She is the one who is called Maya. Now, this Maya, that individual aspect, Brahman becomes that individual aspect of Maya, Brahman becomes individuals like you and I. Now, the beauty and the hilarious situation of this universe, where on one hand, 2022, Alan Aspect, Joel Zellinger, and all of them great scientists, Nobel laureate, said what? This world is not real. Now the science is catching up. Vedanta talked thousands of years ago that this world is not real. You heard, no, ye to sab Maya hai. This is that Maya. Now, why is Maya distorting Brahman and how? Now, Maya has two properties. One is Vikshepa, second is Avarana. Vikshepa distorts, and Avarana, it eludes, it makes it look like you see in a darkened alley going to a temple or in the road, and you suddenly say, your partner said, snake, 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 and you quickly take out your flashlight and say, where? And from your mobile flashlight, you see, oh, it's only a rope, or maybe it is only a crack in the road, or maybe a dried garland of somebody has thrown the bala near a temple. But it appeared. So now what happened? The rope lost what it looks like. It was distorted. And Avarana, which is the worst power, Avarana is the devil about Maya. What does it do? It makes it look something else, appears to be something else. So, rope appears to be the snake. You remember the story I told you all? Remember Robbin Ghosh, me, playing as a wave in the ocean. I am the wave. And all of us, jivas, we are all like wave in the ocean. And we think, I'm the wave, I'm having great fun and love and joy and laughter. But notice something. All this awareness of having fun, eating whatever, pav bhaji, Kentucky fried chicken or hamburger, it is all because of one thing called awareness. Whether your dream, you're aware of your dream. In your deep sleep, we are aware of what? Absence of any experience in deep sleep. There is no mind, no thought. You're aware in the Jagra state. What? Thoughts, memory, love, hatred, feeling, and like that. Millions of things, but all because of awareness. This awareness has another name called consciousness, Chaitana. And what is that consciousness, Chaitana? Is Brahman. This is what it means that the Brahman is you, which I started off with. But now what is Maya doing? It is distorting and telling you what? Giving you a name, Robbin Ghosh, and a form, man or a woman, and a gender, and an appointment, and a role to play, father, mother, bachelor, son, daughter, official, computer specialist, or a doctor or engineer. And we think, that's who I am. This is the avarana of Maya. This is called samsara. What is samsara? The moment you give yourself a name, you're under Maya, you become separate from me or anybody else. But the beauty of Vedanta is telling, and Advaita Vedanta, which is the supreme of the Vedanta, which you and I, we all follow, is telling what? Ekam Sat Bahuda Vidanti. We talk about many, but this awareness or Chaitana or consciousness, or which is called the ultimate is the Brahman, they are only one. And Maya distorts it and puts an avarana, a veil, rope becomes a snake. Wave is what? Wave, when it calms down, it becomes the ocean. But notice, this glass, I have spoken about it earlier, recollect. This glass has water in it. And I look at the wave and I tell you, you and I, let's say, having a holiday in a beach, and I happen to meet you and ask you, lovely waves. And you said, yes, you and your wife, children, husband, everybody playing around. And I say, waves have water in it, correct? And you say, yeah. So I said, no, Vedanta said waves don't have water. He said, what is this Jnanam you're telling me? I said, not only waves don't have water, ocean doesn't have water. He said, shut up. What is this early in the morning? What else does ocean have then? Think, this glass, I can remove the water, remove the glass. Meaning, glass full of water becomes one empty glass and one water. Two objects. No? Can I remove the water from the wave? No. Water from the ocean? No. Why? Because the water itself has chosen to be the wave, to be the ocean, to be the droplet, to be the cloud, to be the rain. What is essential? The water. What is avarana by Maya in you and me? Essential is Brahman. And this is what is called Aham Brahmasmi. Main hi Brahma hu. Sat Chit Ananda is the definition of God as per Taittiriya Upanishad. The moment you realize that, what happens? Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishate. Meaning, Purnam alone is truth. And from Purnam, when you take away Purnam, Purnam alone remains. Two Purnam now, but actually there's not two, there's one. There is only one consciousness in everyone. Sansara, you put a name, body, form, consciousness is still same. It's the same sunlight. Falling on a dirty puddle, it does not become dirty. You are that light. That light falls on a holy river Ganga. It doesn't become holy because it's always pure. You are that purity. And that sunlight falls on a pitcher of wine or whiskey or beer. It doesn't get drunk. You are that purity. That is called Tat Tvamasi Aham Brahmasmi. You are that Brahman. Can you imagine what a powerful message? We will talk more about it. Let me tell you, it's very simple. This awareness is called inclusiveness, meaning everything is included as one, ekam sat. But people call it many, bahuda vidanti. Now, one lady was going for a party, driving her car alone, dressed up for a party, in a snow-clad, imagine, road, Western world. It's a Western joke. And she suddenly realized car is wobbling, so she gets out and finds tire is flat. Now she has never changed the tire, but now she's stuck at night in the evening time. She takes out her flashlight mobile and somehow takes out the tire, removes the tire, and she reads the manual. Manual says remove the nut and put it into the hubcap. She puts it in the hubcap, but walking with high heel, she just steps onto the stopgap and all the nuts fly off into the snow. And now where is she going to search for it? Now she's thinking like, now what do I do? How do I go? I'm stuck. I have to call somebody. Now suddenly she's looking around for somebody. She finds right in front there is a nice looking big building with a big, and she reads, it is written mental asylum, meaning all the people who are mad people, they are staying inside. And suddenly somebody from, third floor up there who could see this lady in front of the road. She said, hey lady. Apparently he could see her doing, and what is the problem? He said, why don't you do one thing? Remove one nut from 1, 2, 3 wheels which are okay and put it into this wheel which is spare wheel and put it with 3 nuts and go to the nearest petrol pump and you will find the other nut and you're okay. Go. She said, wow, who are you? Are you a manager in this place? What are you doing in a mental asylum? The man shouts back, I may be mentally deranged, but I'm not stupid like you. I have my awareness with me. It is the awareness. You're using this awareness in eating, sleeping, tasting, feeling, enjoying, learning, playing, or doing anything. Learn about this inclusiveness. Let's take you across. Don't forget to do a little work, listen to it, and ask any question. Remember, we don't want in Vedanta to just believe. That's blind faith. We want you to ask question, challenge it, and then make that understanding your own. Then you will be Purnamada, Purnamidam, Jai Guru.